You're watching The Breakfast Club.
Morning, everybody. It's DJ Envy, Angela Yee, Charlamagne the God. We are The Breakfast Club. We got a special guest, or I should say guest in the building. We have Blac Youngsta and Yo Gotti.
What's poppin'?
What it do,
Yo Gotti,
man?
his album is in stores right now. Make sure you go get it.
The Art of Hustle.
Art of Hustle. Mm-hmm. And welcome to the show, guys. A lot going on with both of you guys.
Yeah, man, we cool and we just getting money running around, man.
Yes.
Putting on for the team, putting on for the city.
Now,
I'm glad you said money. Let's get into that right away with Blac Youngsta. We want you to clear that up.
Clear what up?
The Wells Fargo situation where they tried to say you didn't even have an account and they were saying, there was no $200,000. What really happened?
Yeah, why are you walking around with so much money?
I mean, they tried to play me, situation, the incident happened, it is what it is. They had this go,
Mm-hmm.
Now, Gotti, you in your hotel and you seen this on the news, two young black individuals.
But you know something, I don't mean to cut you out, though. Oh, my fan, hold on. Can I do something real fast?
Yeah.
Let me use my bag real fast.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
You lucky Charlamagne not here. He asked for $100. Don't be showing.
I give him 1,000 right now.
He gonna be so mad he missed
out
it.
On that one.
Here, give it to me. I'll give it to me.
I'm in a mood right now. I got a mood swing right now.
Blac Youngsta,
Here
you
we
can
go.
you can tell it a young Negro with money. He got his white beater on.
I ain't even feel this coming.
What's going on?
What is he pulling out here? Goodness gracious.
I'm in a mood swing right now.
What is this?
Hold on.
Okay, all right, that's what I'm talking about.
You
That's
about
the
to print
movie
up
I'm
some
talking
money?
about.
I'm in a mood swing right now.
Yo, Gotti's like, what is this guy doing? This is my artist?
Oh, whoa.
Okay.
That's how I'm feeling right now.
Yo, Gotti.
They try to hate on young black boys.
Yeah, as I see, they said you ain't had that money.
Yeah, I don't get it though.
And they also said you wouldn't give that money to Envy. They said you would give no money to Envy, and I told them stop hating on you.
Yeah, they need to stop hating.
There you go.
Oh, you know what? That's my bag.
One
Hold
thing,
on.
one thing for sure, man. God bless me, man.
I see, God bless you. You ain't got a bank account, man.
Oh my God.
I got bank accounts.
Goodness gracious.
I told you last night. I said we be having it like 5-6 times in the account though.
Oh my
Goodness
gosh.
gracious.
So it's like at the end of the day, like who ain't getting no money?
But wait, what's all this
Who ain't
for?
getting no
Somebody turn the light
I
out.
see you get money. You got
Most
that.
definitely get money.
Let's play a dice game now.
Can I get a plug though?
Goodness
Can
gracious.
I get a plug? I'm gonna count 200 out real fast.
There's a plug
I
right
got
here.
about 100. All right, what you got?
Can I-
Yeah, how much you got in your pocket?
I
I
need
got
a
about
plug.
100.
Here, use this one.
I got about 100.
What you got?
Now, I know you guys can't see what's going on.
I got you.
Blac Youngsta just pulled
They
out
gonna see this right here.
a
This
bunch of
200.
money, $200,000, and a money counter.
I'm gonna let y'all run through this with me. I broke it from getting money.
All right.
Oh my
He's
gosh.
pulling out his cash counter.
When you get some money, you gonna break it.
All right.
You know how they go.
Your guy's like this guy right here. I did this when I was.
This the
20
Art of
years
Hustle,
old.
though. You know what I mean?
That's how we do it. Envy.
All right, I'm watching. You see that?
You feel me?
Hey.
Oh.
If it falls on the floor, we keep
Yeah,
it.
if it falls on the floor, the strippers keep it.
The strippers.
The strippers keep it.
Oh.
All right.
Goodness gracious. Oh, you ain't got to count it all. We believe you.
sure?
Yeah, I'm
They want
positive.
to make sure it's there, man.
Okay, it says
They
$9.
said keep going. It's
I just want to make
$9.
sure. I just want to make sure now.
Where's the
Oh,
bill
right
tester?
to
We
it.
got the bill tester in here. Make sure they real.
Oh, that's all, man.
It's all
What
real.
the 10?
Yeah, that 10 right there.
Oh my gosh.
That's a 10 right there.
Somebody pass me my bag.
Where's
Where's
your
my
bag?
They want to play with me and God bless me. Now y'all want to play with y'all bless me?
And God bless you.
God bless me. Y'all want to play me like this, man. Y'all my family though, so
I know.
I just don't understand it though.
Why are you carrying so much money on you?
Because
Though?
I'm blessed.
I'm blessed too.
A lot of artists, the labels, this is another one right there. You see that?
That's
That's another big one. A lot of artists ain't eating.
Yeah, that's
You know the labels they sign you and tell you all these dreams.
right.
God told me to dream.
We ain't
the
doing
dream
that over
came
here.
true.
We ain't doing
The
that.
truth is my money. This ain't got the money, it's mine.
So, God, you give cash, you don't give check?
I gave him a check.
Watch
I
this.
gave him a check. This is right here.
You ain't even read it. Watch it. You see that, Envy?
Yeah, I see.
That's my young black brother. You see me?
I see.
You see me shine, Envy?
I see.
You see me?
You gonna count it all?
I mean, you can keep doing the interview. I just do this right here while
This
you talking.
is
Yeah, we keep
I
going
just
to
do this right
30.
here while you talking to God.
All right, well, yo, Gotti,
What's poppin'?
I seen you in All-Star Weekend, Valentine's Day, you were out there, and
Oh,
I seen that
gosh.
you were hosting a party with Angela Simmons.
Yeah.
Was that your Valentine's?
Kind of, in
No,
a way.
I was trying to, I was trying to get out of though.
You've been trying to get at her for a while. Is it working? Is she receptive?
You know, I ain't
45,000.
got the flat out, you know.
It's 30.
It is 30 right here.
Yeah.
It's 30,000 right
Sorry.
here.
We gonna run through
What
it.
does 25 mean?
We gonna run through it to get now. You see the thing.
I don't even know what these numbers mean on
We
this.
can take it like this now.
Count of hand for hand. You want to double
We can 1,
check?
2, 3,
No,
4,
no, no,
5,
no.
6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12,
Now,
13, 14, 15.
I'm just hoping he forget a stack here or something.
1, 2, 3, 4, 25.
Now we're down in the DM. All
Oh,
right,
okay,
Black
okay.
Youngster. Now we're down in the DM. I know you were surprised the record took off the way that it takes off. I know it's not usually your way of doing the record.
No 10, 40.
Goodness gracious.
Yeah, down the DM, it popped off,
How
man.
do you pick your singles? Like, how did you know that was the record? Like, what
I
made
just-
you
I
think
just-
down in the DM is the record?
I just put the record out and the fans picked it pretty much.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying?
Now, what was that moment? I know you were out in Atlanta, and did Atlanta pick that record? Was Atlanta the place?
No,
that made that
it
record?
was BT weekend, and you know, then when we turned all the cars, Tiffany, we ran around. I had a party in Magic City, a dinner. You should have came through there, John, too. Like we had a dinner in Magic City in like the daytime.
Mm-hmm.
It was crazy, and man, the record just like anywhere you went in the city, it was crazy.
Right.
And then when we left that weekend, you just started seeing it pop up on radio, 5 stations that Monday, 10 more stations that Tuesday.
Right.
And it just took off. That was the fastest growing record I never had.
Now let me quiz Envy on the song Down in the DMs real quick, okay? Because this is a discussion that I actually had to search this
Okay.
to find out what it meant.
All right.
I seen your girl post a BM. What does that mean, Envy?
I'm married.
You don't know it, but what does that mean?
Baby mother.
Why would your girl post
I
her
don't know.
baby
What
mother?
is
How is
BM?
she gonna have a baby mother? She's
What's
a
BM?
woman.
What's BM?
What else could I already know what it is, but I just want to see if Envy can guess.
What is BM?
What does it mean?
It's a BMW.
Oh, BMW.
So like where we from in our city, it's like a Beamer. We call it BMW,
We call it
Beamer or
BM too.
BM. You know what I'm saying? And I even say W in the first hook. A lot of people just missed it.
Right, people did.
So it's like I
because
see your girl post a BMW.
I definitely had to. I was like, what is he
Yeah.
talking about?
That was in the first hook. They just missed it.
And when you Google it, it say things like her big monkey. Like I guess people had all kind of
It could have
guesses.
been you because you got a BM. So
I
maybe
do
talking
have a
about you.
BM.
Were you sending him pictures in his DM?
Well, I don't ever post my car, but thanks.
Oh.
Oh man.
2016 X6.
Oh, talk that shit.
To be clear,
That is.
to be clear,
Talk that ish.
I don't
yeah,
post it.
Jack. To be clear, understand that.
You know, since people pulling out money.
All
No, I'm
right, all
kidding.
right.
Nah, we know y'all got it up at the Breakfast Club. Ain't no secret.
Do
We
you
follow
feel like
we
you-
follow Envy on that gram, man. He motivates us, man.
Motivate me, man.
Nah,
Yeah.
You guys motivate me. I follow you guys to make sure I'm on top of everything. And this
It's
guy right here-
motivational right here, right now.
Yeah, with all that money.
Motivation?
Yeah, this is motivational.
This is your motivation right here.
Now, do you feel like you finally getting your just due? It seems like people are very receptive to you now and in open arms to you now.
I mean, I just feel like I'm grinding. You know me, man. Like 10, 15 years in the game or longer, you ain't never heard me make one complaint about nothing. You know what I mean? In the worst contracts ever, the worst situations ever, I ain't never complained about nothing. You know what I mean? I come from the streets where life is a struggle. So
Right.
anything in this industry, peanuts to me.
Do you feel like
You know
that's
what
your
I'm
own fault for being in bad situations?
Yeah,
like
it's
the
my fault.
contracts?
Ain't nobody make me sign nothing.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? My first deal, I didn't even really read the contract, keeping it G.
What? I'm surprised.
Not like that, because at the time, I was in a situation, it was something going on in the street, right? Where it was kind of like, I signed the deal as an exit to get out the streets at the time. A lot of my homeboys getting indicted, getting picked up.
Right.
And I knew my time was coming, so I just looked at it like, this is my way to get out the streets. I mean, I thought the lawyers handled it. You know what I mean? That was my first contract, so they gave me like 40,000.
You were like, I'll take it because I got to get on up.
Yeah, I had
Yeah,
way,
the
you know, we were getting way more paper than that in the street. It wasn't about the money. It was just, at the time, that was the way for me to dodge this Fed indictment, get up out the streets and go chase
something
my dream.
legitimate.
Yeah, you know what I mean? And I think I was cool. I was like bubbling in Memphis, but I got hot, like, you know, started spreading out after the contract. So I started learning the game after I was already in the situation. You know what I'm saying? And wasn't nothing to complain about it at that point. I just keep moving. I ain't no bad myself out that contract for $500,000.
Now, one of your first records, you were actually going at 3-6 Mafia in your first record.
My first record,
Well, one of your first records, I would say.
yeah.
What's your relationship with them now? Y'all laugh about it now, or you just keep it moving?
Yeah, I rock with Paul. I brought DJ Paul out on what's that? My last birthday bash. My last birthday bash in Memphis. You know.
That too.
Yeah. You know, I do this birthday bash here in Memphis, like one of the biggest, like our summer jam
Right.
show in Memphis. I brought Nikki, Meek, who all else I had? I had everybody. I had a lot of people, but I brought Paul out at the end. You know what I mean? That like really
Showed the
shocked
unity
the
in the
city
city.
because like in both our whole career, that was the first time we had ever been on the stage together.
Really?
That's crazy because
Yeah.
your career's been like 20 years.
Yeah.
So for that to be the first time, that had to be pretty
Yeah.
monumental for you.
Yeah, that was like the first time we had ever been on stage. Like people, it took them a minute to even really
Understand
realize
what's
what
going
was
on.
happening. Because when
Right.
the music dropped, and they looking like, oh, it took them a second or two. You know what I'm saying? So it was a good moment for the city, though.
Where was Juicy J at?
I don't know what Juicy J. You know, Juicy been moving around doing. You know what I'm saying? Like I think last year, Juicy was on fire and telling where he was at.
Now you,
But I got respect for Juicy though.
now you mentioned Nicki Minaj. How did you get Nicki Minaj on the remix? How was that conversation?
Man, we just reach out. You know, Cash Money, Young Money, they always been like family. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, remember I put Nicki on the 5-Star remix back
Right.
in the
Right.
G
Right,
when
right.
she was first coming up.
And you were on tour with Lil Wayne and Drake and everything also.
Yeah, everything with Cash Money, they always rock with me. You know what I'm saying? So I just reached out. Mac hit Nicki, made it happen, sent it right back. Couple days, cleared it in 24 hours.
Oh, that's dope.
That's history. You know, you ain't clearing no
You not clearing
no
Nicki
verse
in
like
the
that.
day,
You
or
ain't
it's
getting
gonna cost you.
do
It's gonna,
stun on Nicki Universal 24 hours.
it's gonna cost you that arm right
You know
there.
what I mean?
usually. So yeah. You know.
So
it's
shout out to
respect.
Nicki, shout out to Stunner, and everybody. You know what I'm
You
saying?
feel like
Mac
you
too.
always got a lot of respect from other artists and was able to reach out and get what you needed to get, or you feel like things have escalated now?
Yeah, I mean, I always got the, you know, I think the proper respect is a few cats who play behind their lawyers I done records with. You know what I mean? I don't respect it because they ain't come out they self and be like, I don't want to do the record, I want to clear the record. You know what I mean? When you send your manager or lawyer after you and done the record, like, what you even do the record for me in the
If you're
first
not gonna
place?
clear it.
You know what I mean? Like, well, you know, that's why I really don't even like to do music with cats I just really rock with. You know what I'm saying?
Did you care who she was going at on the record? Because you know she took a stab at Miley. You didn't care.
No, I
He's like, ain't got nothing to
Because
do
I
with
ain't got
it.
nothing to do with that.
Man, look, nigga, do what you want to do on this joint.
Matter of fact, I'm
You
gonna
know
make this
what I'm
little Instagram video and I'm gonna highlight that
Do
little
what you
part.
want to do on this joint, man. Nigga.
Now, Shy Glizzy was in the town, and Shy Glizzy, they took his chain.
Hold on, I just want to say we put the money count. We get it though. We know that's.
You put it down?
I got something for you.
You going hand for
I
hand?
got something for you. Yeah, I'm going hand in hand. I'm going y'all do y'all interview.
You going hand for hand?
Okay.
Now-
What's about to happen?
I got something for you.
Oh, okay.
Now, Shy,
Just do your job. First.
All right, I'm gonna do my job over
you
here.
sound like
You
a
know
stripper.
what I'm
Just do
saying?
your job. I got something for
What
you.
I gotta do? What
All right, Angela Yee to the stage. Angela Yee. Now, Shy Glizzy, he got robbed when he was out in Memphis, and,
We with Shy Glizzy.
and you guys got his chain back. Now explain that story a little bit of why you even got his chain back.
I ain't get his chain back. You know what I'm saying? First off, you know what I mean? And all I got to say is I rock with Shy Glizzy. You know what I mean? Like, I've been with Shy Glizzy for years. You know what I mean? Before a lot of the industry was, like, you know what I mean? When he was first putting his thing together, I got nothing but love and respect for Shy Glizzy, DC, and the whole movement. You know what I mean?
Now, Black, you helped get his chain back.
Yes, sir.
Now, why did you reach out and stick your neck in something that could have been a problem or some beef?
You know, I really don't like getting into it, but you know, I gotta keep it G with you. I got so much love for him. He one of the really guys I admit in the game. So I stuck my nigga out. I done it. You know, he ain't asked me to do it. I just did out of love.
Now was it a problem or was it a respect thing? You know,
Nah, it was just respect. It was respect. 'Cause I know he was a street cat, and you know he had love for me. He showed me love. He was one of the first artists and only artists to show me love.
Anybody ever tried to
Returning
take?
love.
Anybody ever tried to take your chain?
Nah, if they try to take mine, they gonna die like that. They gonna be like that, and they gonna be like, give me that, pow, 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 and they gonna fall like, they gonna die just like that. That's how they die.
You feel like sometimes if an artist gets their chain taken, though, like, do they want to still wear that chain
Yo,
and they get
this
it back?
man here live, man. You know what I'm saying?
Do you still want to wear that chain though once you get it back, or you gotta like trade it in and get something else? Because you might be like, somebody done took it.
I mean,
Yeah,
I think, you know, people gotta understand, man, at the end of the day, everybody human beings, you know what I mean? In the wrong situation, anything can happen to anybody. You know what I mean? Like,
Right.
at the same time, all the chains and shit, like, everybody getting so much money, you buy that shit 1,000 times.
Right.
You get all
You know
your
what I'm
stuff
saying? It's
insured
more about-
too, I would think.
It's more about, you know, I'm just saying, like, anything can happen to anybody. It's just you have to move right.
Now I was
You know what
watching
I'm
on the
saying?
news, these women, this one woman, they actually had her picture on the news. She was targeting guys and that had Audemars on, like watches, and going to their hotel rooms. She was hanging out like in these hotels, going
Yeah.
to their rooms, and she stole 2 guys' watches,
Really?
totaling, I think they said the watches were worth about $150,000 each. Now, if you bring a girl to the room, you get rid of your jewelry and have somebody else hold it? You put it in the safe? Do you care about? Do you think about things like that? Have you ever got?
Yeah, I got before. Not for nothing like that. I got in the early stages.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? But and I don't really know what it was for. It's just like I woke up, shoulder was gone. You know what I mean? My pants moved. And I didn't really know how much money I had in my pocket, but everything was moved. So, and she was gone. I ain't never heard back from her, so I figured she had something. You know what I'm saying? But I don't really know what it was. You know what I mean? I was cool. She didn't take everything. Mm-hmm. She didn't take the jewelry. You know what I mean? She probably took care of her or something.
She was a terrible thief.
Yeah, she a petty thief. But ever since then, like, I don't even play that. Like, when if you get in the room with me and you don't know me and I don't know you, ain't nothing in there but me. Right. And some you don't
Bare
want.
Room.
Me and some you don't want if somebody else come.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
After you check out, you leave the girl.
I put my shit in a whole nother room.
Right. After you check out, you let a girl stay. She could order room service, go to the spa, or she got to go too.
You can do whatever when you right there with me.
Mm-hmm.
When I leave, you got to go before me. You know what I mean? At least when I leave, I can't leave you in the room with my
card on
stuff
like that.
Now, do you look at Blac Youngsta like this was me 10 years ago?
Nah, he worse than me, man.
He
worse than me.
You were pretty bad at first, too,
Cut
with the bread and the cars. Still are, but you look at him like...
I ain't in your way or nothing.
we good.
He worse than me, man. But you know what I mean? Like, this I like it, though, because it's like, I like to motivate youngins to get money. So when I see him getting money, not just him, like, you know, all around the world, anywhere in Baltimore, D.C., or St. Louis, what's the pop?
Legit money.
Yeah.
Money.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
booked up all, you know, I'm booked to May right now, so by the time May hit, I'll be booked to November, Keon.
Yeah, so he
chill out just a little bit.
So he ain't hustling or nothing, you know what I'm saying?
And,
you know, I just try to give him, you know, like investment, you know, advice, and you know, tell him like, you know, you see, he got 100 chains. I told him, man, you got how many you need?
Right.
You know what I mean? But you know, he having fun, man. When I first started doing my thing, I bought a lot of jewelry, I bought a lot of cars. You know what I'm saying? So you got to live your life and have fun too. But you just knocked his grandma's house down.
Yeah. I just bought
the land next to his grandma's house.
I paid the Mexican. He doing another house.
He doing his grandma's house over. So
he said, I just paid the Mexican. He's
crazy. You know what I'm saying? So
house, the neighbor
he's still doing
the other neighbor house and all the land around it. I own my neighborhood. I own the hood.
He said, I own my own neighborhood.
So you know what I mean? It's still stuff he do that like, it may not get as much attention on Instagram as him when he be, you know, turning up and all that. But you know, that's the type of things I talk to him about, like, man, make sure your family's straight.
Right.
Make sure your people's straight.
You bought a restaurant.
Yeah.
In Memphis that's doing pretty well, right?
Yeah, Privé.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, shout out to Privé, man. Y'all slide through there, come check it out. You know what I'm
I
saying?
haven't been to Memphis in a long time.
I actually have never been to Memphis.
Really?
You ain't never been to the city?
Nah, I never been there.
Yeah, you gotta come through, slide through.
And you also got a documentary coming out, right? The
Born
Well, they
Hustler.
did part 1 already on BET.
Right.
Yeah.
So tell us about the documentary.
Part 1 was on BET. It's called Born Hustler.
Mm-hmm.
Elliot Wilson interviewed me on there.
Okay.
He came to the city and rode around with me for a couple of days and seen how we're living, and you know the struggles we come from, and to the success story. And then I took him to like all my real estate properties, to the restaurant, to my crib, my mama crib, brother crib. Let them know, you know what I mean? Because sometimes seeing is believing. Like you hear this shit,
Right.
you know what I mean? But when you see it, you have a different respect for it.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So when you think about your guy or whatever your guy representing you, like, man, you've been in the game a long time, 15 years, and is you just getting to the point, but you got to think about it like, I've been getting money the whole time, though.
Right.
So it ain't like a struggling artist in the game. Like, we've been getting lots and lots of money.
But your mom and your
The whole
aunts always
time.
had money.
And then my mama, I was raised.
Now we see how fresh she was dressed as a youngster as well.
Yeah. Yeah, they were dressing me like I supposed to be doing this. Or like they knew I was going to be somebody else. They knew I was going to get some money. At 7, 8 years old, they got me in Vegas at the MGM, at the boxing fights at the front row. They dressing me with the big chains on. We had houses in Vegas. I mean, we had houses right behind Elvis Presley house when that area was good. That's really the hood now.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? But then, you know, of course, what come with the streets, the feds came. The streets are seesaw.
Right.
Feds came, they seize everything, they take everything. We moved to North Memphis. You know what I mean? We starting over, and we go from where you going to school now, you ain't got the joints, and you ain't got the cool shit that, you know what I mean, everybody rocking, so you get in the streets yourself and start hustling.
What gave you that mind frame? Because one thing I remember from you early, and one thing I respected before I respected the music, was everybody always told me how much you invested in that. You played in the real estate and you made money from here. What gave you that mind frame? Because that's not something that you get when you sign a deal, especially being a rapper.
I was a hustler first. You know what I mean? I came into the music just hustling the music business. We're using the same morals and laws and strategies in the music. And that's why I've been able to be successful without the platinum plaques years ago and without, you know, probably more financially successful than a lot of your favorite rappers or bigger rappers, whatever you say, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
You know, and we just give them the game. We just show them, even with Youngin, like, even with Youngin, like, Youngin ain't got no big single out. You know what I mean? Like, I don't talk about nobody, but, you know, you line them up on his level with singles. You know what I mean? I bet you their calendar probably ain't booked like his. They ain't got 2-3 shows from here to April or here to May with no record, though. Right. Imagine if he had a smash single out right now when he dropped his new music. And now what you think, that the price is going to go up? You know what I'm saying? Like, I got the blueprint on how to get money for real. Right. Everybody on my team get money. You know what I'm saying? You see Snooty come out, that boy came out getting money 8-9 months. You know what I'm saying? Straight. See, I hold a recipe to that.
I see. I see.
And like I saw him the other night. I saw Yo Gotti, and I told him congratulations on the #1 song.
Right.
Down in the DMs, all the way to #1.
Yeah, that was the first #1 record, man. We got many to come. I just want to thank like Gotti Nation for that. You know what I'm saying? It's like the fan club, all the people who supported me. You know what I mean? Including like y'all, everybody who played the record. You know what I'm saying? And anybody who bought a CD, who always support what I'm doing, anything I'm part of, man. So Gotti Nation.
You care about the numbers? You care what this album's gonna do? Do you look into that?
I don't care about it. Of course, we want to do as much as possible and do the best you could be and do. It's competition. I mean, you know, it's competitive sport. You always want to be the best you can be. So we always need the fans to go out there and support the music. And there be some of the issues sometimes because you take an artist like me. I put out 3 mixtapes, at least 3, probably more than that last year. So you give away so much free music that the fans forget they have to buy it. You know what I'm saying? Like some of the other artists, they sell their music from the gate, and I ain't understand why they was doing that. But they was training the customer that you got to buy the music. And from the beginning, even when they put out a mixtape, even if they were selling 500 copies or 1,000 copies, they was just training the people that when you see my name, you got to buy the music. I ain't think about that in the beginning, you know what I'm saying? And we were getting the music away free. So the fans just got to understand, man, you got to buy something. You know what I mean? If you really rock with us, when the albums come out and certain things come out, you got to show up and buy the music. You know what I mean? Or we're going to have to start putting out the free mixtape.
I feel like you're a lot more open now than you've ever been in the past.
Yeah. Hell yeah. He moved like he was a drug dealer. I don't know.
Yeah, I'm just getting to the point, man.
Like, what up? Like, damn, you're an artist.
I'm just getting to a comfortable point, man, in my life where it's like, you know, I feel like I can talk about it a little more because some of my partners just came home from prison, you know what I mean? Like,
statute of limitations.
You know what I'm saying? Like, I ain't, you know, they was still in there, and I don't talk, like, we make sure you straight when you in the joint. I don't like to talk on the phones. You know, they record everything, so you call somebody, and whatever you need is going to be there for your family every time, but I ain't hopping on the phone like that. And you know what I mean? So we don't speak about a lot of things when it seems like it could be. We don't know what's going on.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? We hoping you 100. We hoping you stay 100. When you come home, we'll know you was 100. You know what I mean? So I'm a little more comfortable right now for guys home.
Now, L.A. Reid came up here about, what, a week ago, 2 weeks ago?
Yeah, it's a couple weeks ago.
And he said he respected your business mind and respected your hustle. What made you sign with L.A.? You were one of the first rappers to sign with L.A. Yeah. And L.A. is usually known as an R&B dude. What made you go that route?
Man, I had met with everybody in the game. You know, that was the second contract I had bought myself out of. I had bought myself out of there, and I had told myself, like, I wasn't going to sign with no other label or do no deal with no other label. Right. Because at the time, I'm getting, you know, I'm good. I'm getting enough money moving around at my own speed where I ain't got to really work with no label. You know what I'm saying? But when I met with LA, it was just a different vibe. You know what I'm saying? It was more about him like telling me, I believe in your vision, what you doing, what you trying to be, what you want to do, and I'm just gonna put the gas in the car, whatever you need to get there. Whatever you want to rock with, go get them. You know what I mean? Here go your label situation. And he L.A. Reid, you know what I mean? Like, I couldn't turn that down. I came in the mean just on some respect. Just, I can't not do the mean.
With L.A. Reid.
You know what I mean? You never know what come out of it. I didn't really go in there to get no deal. But when he talking like that, all right, let's get it. You know what I mean? Open the checkbook up, let's roll.
Who do you look to, like, as a mentor? I know we've spoken to other artists before, and it's hard for artists to reach out to people that are older than them, OGs that done been through it? Is there anybody you ever had that you could talk to and be like, hey, what you think I should do about this? Or can I get some advice on investing?
Man, the crazy thing is like it's a lot of people who, you know what I mean? I got a lot of knowledge, you know what I mean? But it's a lot of people and a lot of rappers too that's in the game that I can say like always gave me game or if I called them for some reason they always looked out, you know what I mean? Like Stunner for one, Stunner took me out the streets. You know what I mean? Like Stunner the first person I say the reason I'm a rapper and out the streets, he the first person gave me a 6-figure check.
Really?
Yeah. He the first person gave me a 6-figure check with the paper I had to make me focus on music for a minute. You know what I mean? As well as allowing me to be around. A lot of people thought I was signing the Cash Money.
Right.
Yeah.
They allowed me to be around. Like I was in the room when Bird first heard Call to One. I was at the house.
So
what
was that check for if
You
you
know
weren't
what I'm saying?
signed there?
Nah, he gave me a production deal to sign other artists.
Okay.
Through him. So like Starlito at the time, you know what I mean? I had signed him through me the Cash Money and another group I had. But you know, they allowed me to be around for years, just in the room, listening and sucking up game and showing me that it was real. Like, you know what I mean? From Call to One to Wayne being the best rapper alive, selling 1 million records. I seen it with my own eyes. So if that ain't motivational, they don't let you know it's possible, I don't know what it is. You know what I'm saying?
He didn't try to sign you though?
I was thinking the same
I was
thing.
already signed.
Oh, okay.
Like I was in the joint I told you for the 40. Yeah, he called me 2 weeks after that. You know what I'm saying?
He was like, damn it.
Yeah, exactly. But you know what I'm saying? I just think Stunner and Slim always seen something in me, like from a hustle standpoint,
Right.
and a boss standpoint, that they just liked it. You know what I mean? And they just always, you know, allow me to be around, and they just voluntarily give me game. Like, you know what I mean? They let me be there. If they having a meeting, man, it'll be me, him, Slim, and whoever they meeting with. He'll let me sit in the room.
Wow.
You know what I'm saying? So
They must have really trusted you then too. At the
Yeah,
same time, 'cause
yeah.
You don't just let nobody sit in
Yeah.
the room when you having money meetings.
I mean, one thing about it, when you an OG like that, man, you got the eye for it. You can see it a mile away. You see crosses a mile away. You see realness a mile away. He seen something in me. You know what I'm saying? Back then, he knew I was a fish. And still to the day, I ain't never proved him wrong on that. I ain't never done no suck. I ain't never done nothing foul. I ain't done nothing but use the game you taught me and give you like I'm doing that.
Right.
Praising you for it because you done it.
You never tried to get in between at the time when Wayne and him was beefing. You never tried
Nah,
to get in
that's
between
family.
Spastic?
No, that's family. You don't do that with family. I don't get in nobody's situation anyway. Like part of the street survival is stay out of people's business. You know what I'm saying? Like a lot of people give me, man, like Ross hit me all the time, just like, what's up, little homie, what you doing? Checking on what you doing. You know what I'm saying? Not even just about music, about restaurant business
Right.
and we talk about shit like that. 50 hit me. You know what I'm saying? Give me a different game. Like I can hit a lot of people.
That's
and get,
crazy that people who
and
don't get
get-
along
get-
with each other,
get
they have
game.
you as a person that they feel like they could hit. But you stay out of it so you don't get involved.
Cause you learn that at rule 1 in the street, you don't get in people's business.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? You don't get in people's business, man. You may be in the hood and people beefing, your homeboy beefing with each other. If you can't tell them to stop it or leave it alone, that's it.
It's weird
Y'all
that only
got to
people,
fight.
You know what I'm saying?
It's weird that only people talk to Gotti and Gotti don't ever talk. Like, the other people say they call Gotti, but Gotti never talked. For the first 5 years, I didn't even know Gotti really spoke. I was like, Gotti don't talk to nobody. I said, Gotti must not like me.
He said he don't like
I was
you.
trying
He never speak.
I was trying to figure out the game, man. You know what I'm saying? I was trying to figure out the game because, like, this game will fool you. You would come in the game like I came in the game with the same rules from the street. Like your word, your bond. Whatever you say, that's what it go. So the first time I started seeing something different, when like somebody tell me they're gonna do something, don't happen. I don't know how to take it.
Gotcha.
You know what I mean? So I ain't know I ain't know how to move.
You think social media helped you open up more and be more social too?
Nah, I was scared. I ain't gonna lie, I was scared of social media forever.
Why? Why was you scared, man? What number you up to over there? Black?
You know,
I'm
you just made them lose count. I mean, now you got to start over.
50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 10, 120.
120.
Oh my gosh.
130. 130.
130? Goodness gracious. Go ahead. Why does social media scare you?
I mean, like, we come from where it wasn't cool to take pictures or be on videos.
Right.
50 right there.
20-something years of your life, you've been living like that. And then it's like, I know real soldiers,
Right.
real dudes who really about their life, triple OGs from my city. And it's like, it's weird for me to see them on Facebook or see them on a, you know what I mean? Like these dudes that got no face, no name. Like, you know, I may know you because I know how you move and where you come from. You know what I mean? So when I see you in an area, I know, man, this time I already know what
Time
type
to
of
get
play
up outta
finna
here.
go down.
Right.
You know what I mean? So for me to see you on Facebook and on all this here, the game done changed.
Right.
Cause you a no face. You know what I'm saying? Like
Right.
you ain't nothing but trouble when you come around. It's action. Now you on Facebook. You on.
Quotes,
So it's like, man,
quotes.
again, like all this I had to
learn.
I had to learn. So and then I got my youngest, I got my little cousin them who grew up in that era who telling me, cuz you gotta get your followers up. You gotta do this. You gotta talk more. You gotta do this. And I'm like, what you mean? What you mean I gotta do this? I'm like, nah, bro, I ain't doing that. But then I'm, you know what I'm saying? So it's like I'm fighting two different things. Like I'm fighting what I come from in my life and what I know. And then it's like them telling me as a rapper, the fans want to see more, they want to know more, they want to hear more. And I understand that too from a business level. And it just took me a minute to adapt to it.
Right.
I still don't agree with all the tough shit on it.
Not
on
with the
internet,
Tesla,
though.
but you don't mind the whole, you know.
Nah, I show you how what we wearing and
Yeah, that's all.
how
It's
we
good for
living, and
looking
I'm
at
cool with
girls
that. And then, you know what I mean, looking at the girls and liking that, and you know what I'm saying. But we ain't having no issues. Like, don't nobody expect me ever to be arguing with you,
Beefing
Right.
on Instagram.
arguing with you on Instagram, trying to see who get the most. I ain't with that. You know what I mean? It's never gonna happen, man. If you think I'm gonna do it, you wasting your time.
Now let me ask you this: have you asked Angela Simmons on a date yet?
Man, I'm asking.
Have you even asked, or are you just still like, I'm gonna just send the flowers, I'm gonna just do this,
She
but
know
I'm
what's
not
up.
gonna do that much yet?
Yeah, she knows so. Man, I'm straight out. I'm straightforward. You know what I mean? I like you. If I like you, I like you. Ain't no way around it. What I'm playing for. You know what I'm saying?
So what happens when you ask her? Is she down to at least go to dinner or something?
I ain't got that far yet, but I'm still there. I'm gonna keep it G. You know what I'm saying?
And how do you get the? I know you don't fly, Black. There's no way you could fly with all that money.
Yeah,
I fly with $8,000 and they ready to tackle me.
You know I'm legit, so you legit. You should be able to fly with this.
But you just gotta claim it, right?
I'm a young, rich, black African American.
Young, rich, black African American.
You should be able to fly with what you want to fly with.
There you go. I'm with you.
You made it, didn't it?
Yeah.
All right then. How they gonna tell you ain't make that?
Right. The
They don't know
album.
what you got.
The album is out right now. Make sure you go get it. How much you up to, man?
Yeah.
I'm up to. Hold on.
See, you keep making him lose count every
I
time
ain't
you
lose the
ask.
count. It's counting over there.
Okay, you
I
got
just gotta
that
look at
pile
it. You
over
know,
there.
10 stacks. You know, we looking real pretty over here though. I'm gonna let you know when I'm at the end. I'm gonna let you know what they're gonna say at the end. But you know what though? I'm gonna buy her a purse though, man. Hey man. Yeah.
You gonna what kind?
Yeah, she
what
gonna
kind
get
of
a
purse?
purse.
What kind of purse you gonna get?
You know, I like keeping it simple. You know, I don't
Michael
like,
Kors?
You know, I like keeping it simple.
Coach?
Like a little cool, little Gucci purse.
Little
Louis
Gucci
Vuitton,
purse.
something.
Okay.
You know,
Yeah.
I like
He
keeping
might
it
do
simple.
Louis. He might
I
do Louis.
don't spend all that money on. You know, look what I got on. You know, I keep it simple. You got to style somewhere.
All right.
You know, I'm gonna style somewhere.
Ain't mad at you.
You know, I'm gonna keep it
Hey
simple.
man, this young and lit, man. Hey,
What kind of person you want while I'm counting? When I get the
Right,
count,
hold
you gonna
up.
know.
No, man.
Well, the album is out right now. I appreciate you guys for joining us. Make sure you pick up the album. Yo Gotti is always a pleasure. I love the way Yo Gotti hustles. He's always out and about. He's always working. And he's one of those artists that I have a high respect for. Meaning, if I get a record and I might not be supposed to play it, I'm going to call him before I play it.
That's not true. You played it in the club the other night when I was with you.
You the first one had
What's
that.
supposed to say that, Yee?
Hey, I heard you the first one had that Nicki Minaj remix.
Yeah, I did.
He
I
played
tried
it-
to
so
How you
like,
get
he
that?
played it in the club,
He got
right?
like 5
So I'm
missed
in the
calls.
club and I'm drunk and I'm like, hey, I never heard this Nicki Minaj remix.
Yo,
Tell me,
he-
guys. Don't tell me, yeah.
Tell the
Hey, yo,
next-
he hit me in the morning. I had like 2-3 missed calls from him early. I hit him back. Oh, y'all already played it. I'm like,
I
yeah.
called. I reached out though, just in case.
So then I got on the radio and I said, oh yeah, I heard the new Down in the DM remix with Nicki. Shut up. I wasn't supposed to play it. I wasn't supposed to play it
Yo,
last
Envy
night.
connected, man. Like Envy
My
super
goodness.
connected out here.
Thanks,
He had me first.
Sorry.
Thanks, G. All right, it's the Breakfast Club. You good over there, Black Youngster?
Yeah, I'm good, man.
All right, Yo
I-
Gotti.
we
Hey,
closing up.
before we get up out of here though,
Oh,
make
no,
sure
yeah.
y'all go check get that. I got clothing line Hood America. Make sure y'all check that out. The album in stores again, All the Hustle. You putting out some new music?
Yeah, I got something new on the way, man. I got a tape. I'm gonna drop out the
I
blue.
let you know what I'm saying. His own, you know what I mean.
I'm gonna drop out the blue.
He rock. They run their own situation, man. I just give them the game. They drop me.
Follow me on
When you
Gram,
But-
though.
when
You know
you
what?
we looking for
Follow me on
artists too.
Gram.
We looking for
Black- Oh, you
artists
are?
if you got good music and you got the right mindset. We looking for good artists. You know what I mean. We just want somebody to hustle with. We looking for partners.
Okay.
We looking
Oh, I
for
want y'all to
partners.
sign a female. That'd be
Man,
nice.
females be too many issues.
That's what everybody
man.
says. Come on, but you can make a lot of money off it.
Yeah, but then she bad. You know how that go.
Diva.
She might be bad. You know what I mean?
y'all
She
see.
around too much.
Cost too much
You
money
know what I
to move
mean?
around.
Lines may get crossed. Then, you know, she may have a dude. He a sucker. He hating. He don't want her to be around us. You know what I mean?
I could understand.
Like, it's too much.
I'm
I
a
don't know.
broke-
But, I mean, if she dope, you know, maybe it can,
You know, men
it can
always
work,
they
but-
always say that women are just too difficult and people don't
They
want to
are.
sign female artists because of that. But I don't know. I
Well,
think
yeah, it may, if it makes sense, you know, you might
you know what?
take the risk.
For Blac Youngsta, you got to admit that story though actually was probably in a weird way good. You know how they say all publicity is good publicity? In a way, that's a good story.
Yeah, you was all over. You was on TMZ.
Because you was
was
all
on the
over.
news. You was
Which
everywhere.
one? Oh, yeah, I seen
The cat, the money
Cause they
story.
saying
you
have
was all over.
cause they saying have 200,000.
Right.
Well, we had 1.8 over here.
Well-
No, this is like another.
I hope you close that account at Wells Fargo and said, I'm going to go take my
It's like
money
another
to,
80. It's
to
like
a different
240.
bank. You know what I'm saying? You got to
Yeah.
close your account there.
I
and
took my
say,
time to Bank of America.
There we go. That's my bank.
It's a Bank of America. All right. It's the Breakfast Club. Good morning.
The Breakfast Club. Every weekday morning. Tune in.